All right, here with Oscar Smith head basketball coach LaVar Griffin. Yeah, you can hear some of the loud noise in the background because the kids are celebrating, they're hooting and hollering. It was a jubilation at the Dollar Dome as they win at 65 Kings Fort to improve to 16-2 on the season. Coach, you've been a part of some memorable finishes over your years at Oscar Smith as a player, now as a head coach. Where does this one rank? Because you were down 6 with under 35 seconds to go, and you somehow, some way pulled it out with 7 unanswered and a buzzer beater.
This probably tied for number one.
Tied for number one?
Yeah.
What's it tied with?
Nigel Ribeiro one year. But, yeah, man, I'm just excited for the kids, man. One thing I can say, man, they never gave up, and I just kept saying in the huddle, like, it's not over, it's not over. Like, just keep grinding it out. Just keep doing it. It's going to come. And that's exactly what the guys did. This is stuff, like I said, we preach and practice, man. And especially when it gets to the end of practice and when you're tired and you just keep going, now, and it's paying off. And like I said, I'm just proud of them, man.
Yeah, the resiliency definitely shined through. And, Coach, it was fitting that you win this game. They out-rebounded you the whole first half, much of the night. You get a couple of offensive rebounds because Jacoby Harmon misses it. Travis Johnson was a menace tonight with 12 rebounds, 5 blocks. I say menace in a good way, by the way. Anthony Lewis has it goes through his hands, who had a great first quarter for you. And then Harper's fading away to hit it for you. What's going through your mind there as they inbounded, and you've got the athletes and the pressure ability to get that turnover?
Well, I just told them we gotta try to get a steal, and it's something that we practice, at the end of games and time management and stuff like that. And we just put the pressure on them, and I just told them, like, just put the pressure on them hard, and hopefully we'll get this steal and we'll get a score to win the game.
It was a high-energy, emotional back-and-forth battle. You've had some good tests here lately, Tunstall in our Virginia Preps Classic, Western Branch, Nance, whatever. This one had a different level. It was even more amped up, wasn't it?
Oh, most definitely. It's a district game. I want to say, I believe Kings Fort have won the
11
district
straight.
11 straight. So, it's a big thing. That's something I brought to practice this week was, it's our turn. It was our turn. And with this group, being young, we're very young, and when stuff like this happen, man, all it does is make us stronger, better, mentally and physically at the same time. But at the same time, like, you just don't see this from young guys sometimes. And I'm just blessed to have a good group of guys that work hard every day and just grind every day. And most of all, to me, they love each other. They like each other, and that means a lot.
Yeah. I know you told us on the podcast straight after the holiday break when you won the George Long Holiday Tournament that it can be a different guy any night for you. Well, there was different guys throughout this game. I mentioned first quarter it was Lewis. You had the rebounding of Johnson and shot blocking throughout, his athleticism popping. Ulysses Young, Chubb hit some big threes for you, a couple corner threes in the third quarter. And let's go to Harper. The finish he had, all 15 in the second half, and then they get that game winner. He seems to have ice water in the veins a little bit, doesn't he?
Man, we call him microwave, man.
Okay. Oh, Vinny Johnson. There you go.
Yeah, he does it all for us. He one thing he does know how to do, man. He know how to put that ball in the hole when he wants to. So, it's just good, coaching him and teaching him a lot.
But he wasn't a starter last year, right?
No, he wasn't.
So this is brand new to him, although he looks like his old hat, right?
But one thing about Kobe, he worked hard on that all season. He really did. He got bigger. His skills got better. And most of all, like I said, his mental state got better too. And when I say mental state, I mean, give me the ball, and he kept saying to me, Coach, I got it, and like I said, man, just having a young group of guys like this and being able to do stuff like this is amazing.
2 more for you. How much did you have to emphasize, be it at halftime, pregame, throughout the game when there was pauses to keep your head and composure? Because it was a little chippy. Some technicals were called. It's a lot of beef, but it was good-natured beef. It wasn't anything malicious. I mean, this was a high-energy, intense type of game. Was that a big focus throughout the night to kind of say, hey, let's not get a tee at the wrong time?
Yes, most definitely. We knew what we was coming into. We knew Kings Fort, man, they well coached, and we knew it was going to be who gonna be the toughest, and they play so hard, and that's hype for you. That's coach for them. And like I said before, I'm at the end of the day, I'm happy for them at the end of the day, and I'm just proud of them. But at the most of all, like I said, we matched their energy in that second half. You don't want to know what I said at halftime, but we matched their energy, and I just tell them, just keep grinding. We get 3 stops, 3 scores, 3 stops, 3 scores, and that's what we did. We just hung in there, and we fought hard. And like I said, we knew what was going coming into the night.
Squiggly line, exclamation point, $, things we can't say. Lastly, to get this win, what's this do moving forward for you as you think about region and statewide? Because this is the type of battle you're going to have, I imagine you envision, come playoff time, right?
Oh, most definitely. That was the whole point of our schedule this year. I just wanted us to get battle tested. You know, we playing in Hampton, we playing back-to-back nights, and we went up there on Christmas and played Wakefield, which is a good team to me, and you know, and then turning around and playing Lake Taylor. Now we turn the next week and we playing Kings Fort. So it was just battle tested, getting us prepared. You know, like we know what it takes to get there. We know exactly what it takes to get there, and that was my whole thing about our schedule and getting us going this year. And like I said, man, it's just, you know, it's overwhelming right now, but at the same time, man, I'm just so happy for the guys. I'm just so happy.
Congratulations, Coach Griff's Tigers win a floor at the Dollar Dome, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yep.